Welcome to the 11th Annual Long Island Imagine Awards, the region's premier event designed to shine a spotlight on some of Long Island's most exceptional nonprofit organizations. I want to thank all of you for joining us here tonight, whether in person or virtually, to recognize all the amazing work that's happening in the nonprofit sector. It's hard to imagine what life would be like without these truly incredible organizations. This year, we have some exciting new developments. The introduction of a new category, the Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Accessibility, or DEIA Award, sponsored by our friends at Bethpage Federal Credit Union, and our first ever Diamond sponsor, Sterling Risk Insurance. Thanks to the generosity of Sterling Risk, all finalists will receive $1,000 to help them achieve their missions. This is a big deal for them and for us. I wish there was a way I could properly thank David Sterling, CEO of Sterling Risk.
Hi, Ken.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Well, you know, we've been supporting Long Island's hardworking nonprofit organizations since my family started Sterling Risk over 90 years ago.
Wow.
When we became involved in the Long Island Imagine Awards, we knew there was more we could do to recognize and engage with these amazing charities that do such critical work for our communities. On behalf of all of us at Sterling Risk, it's our pleasure to be the Diamond sponsor.
Thank you, David. Your support means so much to everyone. And who doesn't like some extra money? Speaking of which, we are especially grateful to our sponsors, committees, judges, all of you, and of course our finalists who are here tonight to celebrate. David, I think you know that these continue to be challenging times for the nonprofit sector.
Oh yeah, with the down economy, the difficulty in hiring staff at any level, the increased cybersecurity risk, and the increasing need for services, these are challenging times indeed.
I think that's why it's so important to have an event like this, a night to celebrate, honor, and say thank you for all they do. Speaking of which, David, thank you for all you do.
Thank you, Ken.
Nearly 200 applications were submitted for the 2023 Imagine Awards, the most we have ever had. Of those, the 24 finalists you will be meeting tonight represent some of the best Long Island has to offer. The winners of the 6 categories, Arts and Culture, Rising Star, Leadership, DEIA, Innovation and Social Impact, will be announced live tonight. So enough of this on-screen virtual stuff. I want to be with all of you.
Welcome, everyone. How's everyone doing? That kind of felt like the performance the Rangers gave last night. Come on, everybody. How's everybody doing? Now, if the Rangers play like that, they'll definitely win. What was that? Got some Islander fans in the office? So anyway, it's awesome to be here live with all of you and with my pants. I don't know how many people have asked me today if I was going to be showing up here with my pants. And I am. On top of that, everybody wanted me to do something funny, but what people don't understand, I'm an accountant. So, I mean, that's kind of out of character for me, so. Anyway, tonight's going to be an exciting night, right? In addition to the 6 application awards we'll be giving out tonight, Arts and Culture, Innovation, DEIA, Leadership and Excellence, Rising Star, and Social Impact, we also have the Fan Favorite Award, where people voted online for their favorite finalist. Although there can only be one winner in each category, as far as I'm concerned, everyone here tonight is a winner. I would like to thank our sponsors for their generosity, specifically our Diamond sponsor, Sterling Risk, our Platinum sponsors, my partners at Serini & Associates, Bethpage Federal Credit Union, Sir Tillman Ballin, Adler & Hyman LLP, the Claire Friedlander, you guys can clap louder than that, come on. The Claire Friedlander Foundation, Flagstar Bank, Nerds That Care, and Vanguard Benefits. Our cocktail reception sponsor, Nationwide Retirement Plans, and our gold sponsors, Long Island Business News, Investors Bank, Priority Pension Services, the Pinnacle Financial Group, and Digital Waterworks, who did an amazing job on the videos and producing this event. I want to give special thanks to the committee that serves as the event's board, making important decisions about the event and also helping to move the event forward. Committee members, please raise your hand. These guys worked super hard. Let me tell you, with so many great nonprofits, it was so difficult in terms of picking who the semifinalists were going to be. And then ultimately, I'd like to also thank the judges who had the unenviable task of picking the 4 finalists in each category and also picking the winner. So let's hear for the judges. I'd also like to thank my team at Sereni Associates, Christina Leno, who does all of the graphic design work, and Kellyanne Sereni, who without this event really wouldn't take place. She lets me come up here and get all the glory, but she's actually the one who's doing all the work. And then obviously everybody knows Hillary Needle of Hillary Needle Events. Some of the last couple of years, we're keeping the text to donate feature going. There's information on your table regarding text to donate. There'll be information with all of the videos regarding text to donate. Please, if you like the nonprofit organization, take the time to text some additional funds to them. Every nonprofit could use a little extra. And also, every time you do make a text to donate donation, that casts a vote for one of the nonprofit, and the nonprofit who has the highest number of votes at the end of the night will get an extra $1,000. So once again, I'd just like to congratulate all our finalists. I'd like to thank all of you guys for coming. And now let's see who's taking home the trophies, the prize money, and of course, the bragging rights this year. I'm pleased to once again introduce our returning and amazing MC, News 12's Doug Geed, to get the program started. Thank you and enjoy the event.
Wow, I'm amazing. That's great. Thank you, Ken. This is an amazing event, though, and one I enjoy very much doing. Everything is good about this. Everybody in this room is doing something good. You're either part of an organization that helps people, or you're supporting an organization that helps people, and that's wonderful, and we need much more of that. I've been doing the news 42 years now, all on Long Island. Thank you. The sad thing is, I've never seen, like our society, not just Long Island, but there's so much bitterness and rancor and impatience. And it's never been quicker to start an argument by just mentioning one little thing. And that's just so sad. So to be around goodness is a great thing. My wife, thank you. My wife, Christine, is here. I hope you get a chance to meet her. She's wonderful. She's amazing. Next month will be 38 years of marriage for us. Thank you. And like everybody in this room and everybody on this planet, we've had challenges and ups and downs and good times and bad times, but we've been blessed greatly in our careers and our lives. And by far, our number one blessing is our 3 kids, who we are so grateful for. They are all they're just good people, hardworking. They have their ups and downs as well, but we're just so proud of them. And the one thing we always told them is just kindness and compassion and humility. Be kind and compassionate to everybody that you meet. You never know what they've been through. You never know what they're going through now. You never know what they're going to go through in the future. And the example that I would give them might be a little intense, but it made the point. I would say, imagine like late at night, you're driving by yourself on a road, and whatever, you have a blowout, you have an accident, you're hurt, there's no cell phone service, you're on the side of the road. And what are you doing? You're praying. You're praying like, dear God, please, someone help me, someone come by. And maybe it takes a while and you see headlights and a car pulls up and someone gets out. And you are just, thank you, God. Now that person that gets out of the car, you don't care who they are, the color of their skin, if they speak English, what gender they identify with. None of that matters. That person saved your life. And that's what you'll remember, and you'll be so grateful, and you'll be like, thank you, God. So just a nice thought, if we could all look at people instead of making the snap judgments in our mind that all of us tend to do, just look at them like they might be your hero one day, and just treat them with kindness and compassion like we want to do. All right, enough mushy stuff. Let's get to the fun part. Over the last 11 years, the Imagine Award showcasing the missions of so many essential nonprofits. They highlight their work to the community in a very effective and engaging way. Through the generosity of the sponsors and supporters, the Long Island Imagine Awards has helped put more than $500,000 in the hands of nonprofit organizations. It's worth applauding. And that number is rising by the minute through, as Ken mentioned, your texted donations. Want to offer sincere thanks to the companies who chose to support the Imagine Awards each year as corporate sponsors. Each year we welcome new sponsors to the Imagine Awards family, and we're very grateful to those who have stepped up. And we know that you understand how impactful this platform is. As Ken said, the 24 finalist organizations are all winners. As finalists, each of them was awarded a video shoot that captures the essence of their organization. We're going to show them after the nominees in each category are read. For that video, we give special thanks to David Goldberg, John Onderdonk, Andrew Goldberg, Ben Lubin, Sandy Delgado, Tony Liozzi, and the team at Digital Waterworks Productions. They did a great job with this year's videos. And this is the great thing, the videos are properties of the finalists. They use them on their websites and their advertising. That's a great for notoriety and for fundraising. And I want to remind everybody to take a look at the journal for details on the event, finalist organizations, and sponsors. And now, it's my pleasure to introduce the Claire Friedlander Family Foundation Arts and Culture category. It recognizes the tremendous contributions of arts and cultural organizations on the island.
I'm Peter Klein, president of the Claire Friedlander Family Foundation, and we are proud to sponsor the Imagine Awards Arts and Culture category. French painter Henri Matisse said, "Creativity takes courage." As a Holocaust survivor, our founder was indeed courageous, and she also possessed a deep appreciation for all things artistic. It is with Claire Friedlander's spirit that we recognize any art and/or cultural organization that has had a substantial impact on Long Island by way of innovative programming, education, and sustainability. Every organization has been stretched over the last several years, with arts and cultural organizations having to reinvent themselves and pivot to new mediums to continue to feed the minds and spirit and souls of all of us, while health and welfare organizations keep us housed, fed, clothed, and well. It is the arts and cultural organizations that allow us to dream, to fly, to imagine. We need to keep them going, and it is my honor to present the finalists for the Claire Friedlander Family Foundation Arts and Culture Award. Gold Coast Arts, Landmark on Main Street, the Long Island Children's Museum, and the Spirit of Huntington Art Center.
I founded the Gold Coast Art Center in 1993 as a not-for-profit multi-arts center open to people of all ages, backgrounds, and abilities. We exist to present and support all of the visual and performing arts through our School for the Arts with classes in art, music, dance, and theater, our public visual arts gallery, our Black Box Theater for live performances and for films, as well as our outreach programs which take us all over the region thanks to our partnerships with groups that use us in their own work to benefit the Long Island community.
Some of the programs we are particularly proud of include our free monthly Making Memories concerts that have entertained and stimulated thousands of people with memory loss and their caregivers, both in person and online, since 2017. Our new virtual career series that introduces high school students interested in careers in the arts to professionals working in those fields. And our year-round independent film series that post-COVID has welcomed thousands of audiences back into movie theaters, supporting filmmakers and theaters at a time when this has been especially important. Gold Coast Arts is more than a place for classes and performances. We demonstrate and celebrate all that the arts can do for our community and beyond.
Landmark on Main Street is a unique, nonprofit performing arts and community center in Port Washington. It's our mission to enrich the lives and enhance the spirit of the communities that surround us through the performing arts. Our unique building is home to a gym, meeting rooms, 3 youth-oriented nonprofits, 59 low-income apartments for seniors, and the beautiful 425-seat Gene Rimsky Theater. In the past year, we've partnered with members of our community to raise funds for humanitarian efforts in Ukraine, celebrate Lunar New Year, and launch Port Washington's first ever Hispanic Heritage Celebration. Our main stage productions bring world-class talent to our stage and our community, such as Delfeo Marsalis, who taught a master class with the local high school jazz ensemble by day and performed an amazing concert on our stage at night. Afternoon Tea, our signature community program, offers curated performances free of charge for seniors in our community. Additionally, we support the performance aspects of dozens of community events throughout the year.
When most people think of the Long Island Children's Museum, they think about a favorite exhibit, or a memorable field trip, or maybe a performance in our professional theater.
When we think about LICM, we think about our impact, our programs that support the community that many of our visitors may not even know about, like the 10,000 early STEM learners from the Westbury schools who've been set on a path to success coming to our museum, or thousands of families who've enjoyed judgment-free family time during our monthly friendly hours, especially for children with disabilities. We have 15 years of preparing new immigrant families for kindergarten, and now we're cheering some of those graduates on to their honor roll placements and college acceptance letters.
All of these programs contributed to LICM earning accreditation. Only 3% of museums in the nation are in this elite circle. Here's what the judging panel had to say. We would be hard-pressed to find another children's museum that is more well-organized, has secure future stability, is more culturally aware of their surroundings, and truly cares about not only each other, but visitors, families, and the community.
The Spirit of Huntington is a nonprofit organization committed to igniting the passion of students with special needs and veterans for creative expression that transforms their lives.
We developed an amazing community arts center for students' passion for creative expression and positive self-identity through art, clay, ceramics, movement, and music for over 500 participants weekly. Artability is a traveling art exhibition showcasing the talents of individuals living with various physical and cognitive impairments. Its purpose is to educate others about the remarkable talents of people with differing abilities by celebrating inclusion and diversity in arts and working with more than 20 partner programs such as Rise Life, Free, Life's Work, and AHRC. We are a true community arts center focused on recreation, vocation, and education for individuals and organizations that we service. Another program, Artworks, is our unique pre-vocational program providing technical training and hands-on learning for careers in graphic design, digital art, offering successful branding and marketing in collaboration with nonprofit organizations. All in all, it's just an amazing place to be.
Wow, some set of great people doing great work for our community. You know, like I'm echoing what Ken had said, they're all winners, but there's just one in the envelope. Okay. Long Island Children's Museum.
Good evening. I'm Suzanne LeBlanc, president of Long Island Children's Museum. Thank you for this award. It means so much to me, and I accept it on behalf of our museum board and staff members, all of whom worked so hard to keep our museum relevant during the pandemic and thriving as we come out of it. I am so proud of all we have accomplished by working diligently together on behalf of the community we serve. A table of board and staff members is filled here tonight, representing many others committed to our work. You saw on the video that we talked about getting accreditation, and we're very proud of that. We had started working on that before the pandemic. During the pandemic, we thought for a minute, we're working so hard just to keep the money coming in, maybe we shouldn't continue with accreditation, but we decided to go forward. And we got accreditation, and it was such a unifying thing for our board and staff to accomplish that. Only 1,000 museums across the country out of 30,000 are accredited, only 16 children's museums. So we're very proud of that. So this is the field's gold standard for museum excellence, and really it took about 2 to 3 years to do their whole process. It signifies quality and credibility and a deep excellence, a deep commitment to mission and community. We had to talk about every single aspect of our organization and write about it, and we had reviewers, so it was quite a process. I am so proud of the work we have done over the past few years, and for the 17.5 years I have served as executive director and president. I will be retiring from this position on June 2nd to spend more time with my daughter and granddaughter in Wales. It's hard to take any time off in my position. So receiving this award is especially meaningful to me because of that. Erica Floresca, an inspiring leader, is the incoming museum president and is here tonight at our table. Special thanks to Ken and Kellyanne Serini for their dedication and support of time and resources to the nonprofit community. Thank you again.
Congratulations, Suzanne and the Children's Museum. Up next, the Vanguard Insurance Agency Rising Star Award. That's presented by their president, Ed Probst. This award recognizes a nonprofit that generates under $2 million in revenue for its outstanding innovation, impact, and achievements in meeting its mission. The award given to an organization who demonstrates an outstanding record of sustained achievement, has successfully demonstrated financial performance, and has built a reputation for excellence within the community.
I'm Ed Probst, the co-founder of Vanguard Benefits, where employees matter. For 24 years, Vanguard has worked with nonprofits to design employee benefit strategies that assist with attracting and retaining top talent, while helping them achieve employer of choice status. It is our 5th year sponsoring the Rising Star Award, and it continues to be an honor to become familiar with these organizations that offer essential support services with significantly smaller budgets than some larger organizations. The Rising Star finalists operate with substantial impact and are nimble, creative, and resilient. We celebrate their efforts and offer our deep appreciation for all they do for Long Island. The Vanguard Benefits Rising Star Award recognizes a nonprofit generating under $2 million for its outstanding innovation, impact, and achievements in meeting its mission. The award will be given to an organization that demonstrates an outstanding record of sustained achievement, has demonstrated a successful financial performance, and has built a reputation for excellence within the community. The Rising Star finalists are Camp Aquatic, Hair We Share, Rebuilding Together Long Island, and Winters Center for Autism.
Camp Aquatic is honored once again to have been chosen as a finalist in the Rising Star category. Camp Aquatic is a sleepaway camp for children and youth with special needs. Summer camp is such a joyful part of childhood. It's a place to have adventures, make new friends, try new things. The memories and friendships can last a lifetime. For kids with special needs, sleepaway camp might seem impossible. That's where Camp Aquatic comes in. We make camp possible for children and youth with a wide range of physical and developmental disabilities. And while our campers are having fun and challenging themselves, their parents are getting some much-needed respite. Part of the camp's success comes from developing relationships with the families we serve to find out more about their needs. As a result, we're working to enhance our year-round programs so that we can continue to be a resource beyond the summer months. Respite weekends, social nights, and special events are planned throughout the year. We hope to expand these and other programs in years to come.
As the second generation in my family wig business, it really was a natural transition when in 2014 we started Hair We Share to help boost the self-esteem of people struggling with medical hair loss who are unable to afford a wig.
I've been a wig designer for over 30 years. I've worked closely with people who suffer with hair loss from cancer, illnesses, alopecia, burn, accident, and victims of domestic violence.
Hair We Share has improved the lives and confidence of so many. Even those who donate their ponytails are uplifted to be able to give a piece of themselves. We receive about 30,000 donations from around the world. We even received something from the International Space Station. Each year, we create about 3,000 wigs.
Donating hair is a simple act, but the impact is profound. Many recipients are emotionally fragile. Some of the children have endured bullying. Our ponytail tracking program allows us to offer free wigs to those in need and creates a sense of community between donors and recipients. After all, what can be better than that?
Everyone wants to live in a safe home free from hazards, but for those living on a limited or fixed income, home maintenance is a wish, not a reality. Last year, 67% of the households we helped had incomes less than $30,000, forcing some to live in substandard conditions. That's where Rebuilding Together Long Island shines. For more than 30 years, we have been providing free home safety repairs and modifications for our neighbors. We identify hazards and unsafe conditions throughout the home, and our volunteers get to work making repairs as well as installing smoke and carbon monoxide detectors to prevent tragedy. We've constructed wheelchair ramps, installed grab bars, and have even had bathtubs converted to walk-in showers for some of our physically challenged clients. Whether we're restoring heat for a widow or modifying a room for a sweet 7-month-old still on a ventilator, we are ready. Rebuilding Together Long Island is honored to be a Rising Star finalist as we continue our pursuit of safe, healthy, warm, and accessible homes for every senior, veteran, and family. We don't just repair homes, we rebuild lives and we touch hearts.
Winter Center for Autism is committed to enhancing the quality of life for adults with autism through job creation, training, placement, while helping caring Long Island businesses to develop and implement programs to employ people with autism. More than 85% of adults with autism are unemployed or underemployed. The Winter Center for Autism is changing that. Adults with autism have skills, talents, and the desire to work.
I began working at Winters Brothers in 2015 as an administrative clerk, and I was filing for more than 3,000 vendors. I basically execute all mailroom functions for the corporate and satellite locations. I even prepped and attended trade shows. I even introduced a snack card which generates more than $5,000 a year in profit. Now I work as a receptionist at the Winter Center for Autism, which really is the ambassador for first impressions. And having a job gives me a sense of purpose, and being a part of a team is a great feeling.
I truly do love that we sponsor this category, and I think everybody can agree when you see those videos. It's quite inspiring. Wish all the finalists a lot of luck. You all deserve to win. But tonight's winner of the Vanguard Benefit Rising Star Award is Here We Share.
All I can say is, wow, I'm extremely emotional. I'm sorry. I gotta thank everybody in this community, especially my partner, Suzanne. If anybody that knows me, if it wasn't for her, this would never have happened. Tommy, Ed, you guys have been with us from the very beginning, from the round table. Okay, and let me tell you something. What this has taught me is it's here. It's all about here. What I do, what Suzanne and I do for these people, oh, God. Well, Kellyanne, everybody at the Serini organization, please, God bless you. Thank you all. I can't even be here. Oh, this is unbelievable. I love you all.
That was awesome. Congratulations to Hair We Share. Wonder if they're related to Nerds That Care, or it just rhymes. A reminder, don't forget you can text your donations to help make all of the nonprofits' wishes come true, and you can find that information on your table, the journal, and for those of you joining us remotely, in the chat. All right, now presenting the Sir Tillman, Ballin, Adler, and Hyman LLP Leadership Excellence Award, partner David Goldstein. Now, this award recognizes nonprofit leaders who not only advocate for their missions, but consistently operate in a way that's innovative, impactful, and drives social change. This exemplary nonprofit leader's accomplishments have advanced his or her organization, as well as had a profound effect on the community as a whole.
Sir Tillman Ballin has been proud to sponsor the Leadership Excellence Award for the past 8 years. Before I present the Sir Tillman Ballin Leadership Excellence Award, I want to take a moment to recognize Ken Serini for imagining these awards and bringing them to fruition, and for his excellent leadership. Thank you, Ken. And to all of the nonprofits joining us tonight, our collective, heartfelt gratitude and appreciation for the lives that you touch and the difference that you make every day. I cannot imagine what Long Island would be like without the vital work that you do. My entire practice as an attorney is representing nonprofit organizations. On a daily basis, I witness the difference that strong leaders in the nonprofit sector can make. These nonprofit difference makers are more essential than ever before as we face today's unprecedented challenges. The Sir Tillman Ballin Leadership Excellence Award recognizes an exemplary nonprofit leader who may be an executive director, board member, staff member, or volunteer, and whose accomplishments have advanced his or her organization, as well as had a profound impact on the community as a whole. Now more than ever, a nonprofit leader needs to drive social change, be innovative, be impactful, and be a powerful advocate for the organization and its mission. The 4 2023 Imagine Award finalists embody these traits. Eileen Minogue, Executive Director, Book Fairies. Neela Mukherjee Lako, President and CEO, EAC Network. Jeffrey Reynolds, President and CEO, FCA, Family and Children's Association. And Joe Salamone, Founder and Executive Director, Long Island Coalition Against Bullying.
Since 2012, Book Fairies has been sourcing and distributing books to our neighbors in under-resourced communities to provide equitable opportunities for children to learn, grow, and thrive. In the last 10 years, we've distributed over 3.7 million books.
In 2019, Eileen joined as executive director and changed the trajectory by creating much-needed infrastructure. Eileen's leadership streamlined and professionalized every aspect of the Book Fairies: tracking of book donations and distributions, volunteer management, transportation logistics, and rebranding. Eileen implemented innovative processes that made it possible for us to grow funding, increase our small staff, and expand our reach.
I've always believed that we all serve more powerfully when we work together. In this spirit, we've been able to bring in corporations like Amazon, Target, PC Richard, and others to grow our mission. It has been a privilege to help Book Fairies expand, and I'm excited to continue our momentum as we look to ascend to distributing 1 million books a year in the next 5 years.
EAC Network is a not-for-profit social service agency that is a change agent for equity, child welfare, community health, senior nutrition, poverty, justice, and public safety. In 2022, EAC impacted over 65,000 lives, serving Long Island, all 5 boroughs of New York City, and parts of Rockland County. With over 100 programs and 25 locations, EAC's mission is to respond to human needs with programs and services that protect children, strengthen families and communities, empower individuals with mental health and substance use support services, feed and care for seniors, and help get people back to work.
Neela has a clear vision for EAC and uses innovative ideas to make a positive and lasting impact on the communities we serve. She embraces the challenge, being a thought leader in the social services space, and continues to push upstream to support individuals before a problem or barrier becomes too big. It really does take a village, but it also takes somebody as dedicated as Neela, who truly embodies what EAC is all about: empower, assist, care.
FCA has supported the lives and the livelihoods of vulnerable Long Islanders since 1884, today serving over 30,000 of your neighbors annually with innovative programs and services. My leadership is bolstered by the unwavering dedication of our staff, many of whom come from the very communities we serve. The lived experiences we share builds a strong foundation of trust and a unique understanding and foresight to address emergent problems. I'm proud of confronting the opioid misuse that devastates families with our Sherpa program, which connects 90% of overdose survivors to care. Our 3 Thrive centers that help people in recovery stay connected and sober. Our SNUG programs, credible community messengers who work with residents, businesses, and neighborhood organizations to prevent gun violence. And then finally, our new anti-exploitation and mental health programs for seniors. That's just a sampling of FCA's programs that are making a difference. A big thanks to the Imagine Awards for recognizing my leadership.
The Long Island Coalition Against Bullying, or LICAB, is the Long Island region's only nonprofit dedicated to creating bully-free environments for Long Island's youth, accomplished through education, increased awareness, and therapeutic outlets.
In 2013, Joe Salamone, the executive director of LICAB, was inspired to launch the coalition after witnessing an individual with a disability be bullied by strangers in a hospital waiting room. Joe had faced his own instances of bullying in his youth, an experience that nearly caused him to end his life.
From seminars for students, parents, and educators, to personalized care packages, to subsidized therapy, personal development programs, and more, LICAB seeks to inspire change throughout our communities.
Joe's determination sprung to life an island-wide effort to impart change. Under his leadership, this small but mighty nonprofit has helped hundreds of families educate thousands of students, and has even been part in the passing of legislation for bullying prevention and awareness.
Each of these finalists does incredible work. You really are amazing. We appreciate you. We thank you, and congratulations to each of you. And the winner of the 2023 Sir Tilman Ballin Leadership Excellence Award is Eileen Minogue, Executive Director, Book Fairies.
I did not prepare anything because I'm up against the most amazing leaders in the industry, so I thought there was no way. Jeff and Neela and Joe, congratulations for being nominated. I'm seriously shocked. It's been my privilege to join the Book Fairies 4 years ago. Taking over from an amazing founder, Amy Ziglansky, who has allowed me to do what I needed to do to take us to that next level. She's been by my side and my supporter and is here tonight, so I just want to recognize Amy for her support. You know, I'm sitting here and I'm taking this award, but we have some of the amazing staff members. I would be remiss if I didn't mention Sherry McGrath, who has been by my side. When I came there, we had a part-time employee and working with volunteers. We had no staff and really no funding. So here, 4 years later, to have $500,000 in the bank and 5 staff members, some consultants, and just really taking it to the next level. I'm proud of our team, our volunteers. Patty's been with us, and I'm here because of the people that are around me. They say surround yourself with people who are smarter than you. Every chance I can, I bring them into the organization. And that is really what has enabled us to do it. And I just thank you all, and I'm sincerely shocked. So thank you so much.
All right, we're getting there. Congratulations, Eileen. The Imagine Awards has recognized the importance of diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility, DEIA, within nonprofits and their programming. So we're pleased to include this category for 2023, and we thank Bethpage Federal Credit Union for sponsoring the DEIA Award. Robert Suarez is the Assistant Vice President for Community Development at Bethpage, and he's presenting the award.
Hi, I'm Robert Suarez, Assistant Vice President for Community Development at Bethpage Federal Credit Union. For over 20 years, Bethpage has been a strong community partner through our charitable giving and our community development programs. Through these efforts, our goal is to continue to improve the quality of life on Long Island and beyond. We're delighted to sponsor the new Bethpage Federal Credit Union DEIA Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Accessibility Award. This award recognizes an organization for making DEIA a priority within its mission or within its operations, to expand the impact and to strive to build DEIA into program design and delivery, staff recruitment and engagement, leadership development and excellence, volunteerism, and donor engagement. The organization needs to show that DEIA is a primary focus on how the organization is successfully addressing DEIA issues through its programming and its organizational culture from the top down. The finalists in this category prioritizes their mission and outreach as a response to the breadth, scope, and need for DEIA programming to best serve Long Island and its diverse communities. The finalists for the first ever Bethpage Federal Credit Union DEIA Award are Harmony Healthcare Long Island, the LGBT Network, Spectrum Designs Foundation, and the Viscotti Center.
At Harmony Healthcare Long Island, our mission is to provide access to equitable, optimal healthcare by improving the overall wellness of all individuals in our communities and delivering high-quality, comprehensive, patient-centered care. We were founded to address systemic racism and health equity for Nassau County's most vulnerable residents. We live and breathe diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility ideology, from hiring employees from the communities we serve to growing programs to meet the needs of those we care for.
We are committed to the principles of diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility to improve the outcomes and deliver quality healthcare with community engagement, training in cultural sensitivity, and creating programs to remove barriers to access to quality healthcare. By never denying healthcare to anyone, we make it accessible to everyone.
The collective sum of all of the individual differences, life experiences, knowledge, innovation, self-expression, unique capabilities, and talent that our employees invest in their work represents a significant part not only of our culture, but of our reputation and our achievements as well.
For 30 years, the LGBT Network has been creating safe spaces where LGBT people live, learn, work, play, and pray. However, the workplace still isn't safe for LGBT people. 40% of LGBT people aren't out as LGBT at work, and 1/3 fear losing connections with coworkers if they were out. In 2019, the LGBT Network launched its LGBT Workplace Initiative that helps companies advance their LGBT diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts. Since then, we've helped more than 50 companies, delivering more than 60 workplace programs, reaching thousands of professionals. The LGBT Network is helping companies start employee groups, update their policies, deliver workplace education that improves workplace culture, and recruit LGBT people to their teams. The LGBT Network is proud to be advancing diversity, equity, and inclusion for LGBT people in the workplace.
At Spectrum Designs, we don't employ people to make t-shirts. We make t-shirts to employ people. Over 50% of our team are on the autism spectrum, a group who face an 80% unemployment rate. Our sister nonprofit, Spectrum Suds, is a boutique laundromat and dry cleaning service that has an identical mission. By creating paid jobs in inclusive, integrated environments, independence is fostered and lifelong friendships are made.
Holding a job gives me a sense of responsibility and self-worth. It taught me how to interact better with others and how to be accountable. The best part of my job? Spectrum's visual workplace and unified culture allows everyone to feel accepted, included, and heard.
Our vision is a world that sees only ability, and we achieve that one perfect product or load of laundry at a time.
As a disability empowerment organization, the heart of the Viscotti Center's mission is diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility, as we're dedicated to eliminating barriers for people with disabilities in the classroom, at work, and in our communities. We create inclusion for people who many assume inclusion is simply not possible. Yet through their talent, grit, and our support, they're changing expectations by living fully included, rewarding, productive lives. Viscotti is committed to being an agent of culture change by raising consciousness about the value of DEIA and the importance of including people with disabilities. Our efforts include our Diversity and Inclusion Committee focused on diversity and hiring policies and practices that promote fairness and equity, digital accessibility services, which provide our students, as well as businesses, public agencies, and organizations with accessible digital media, including websites and documents, and highly trained teachers and therapists who prepare our students to fully access their classrooms, curriculum, and communities. We embrace all members of our community and do everything possible to provide what they need to be successful. We cultivate an inclusive culture where we all feel deeply that we are all valued and belong.
Good evening. When Ken Cerini and Hillary Needle approached Linda Orman, our chief officer, and could not be here tonight because there's a Bethpage board meeting, but her heart is here, about the DEIA new sponsorship for Long Island Imagine Awards, it seemed a perfect fit for Bethpage. We were thrilled to be part of it, and we're so happy with the finalists. We congratulate you all.
All right, while Nan is getting the envelope ready for everyone, first of all, good evening. You're all tremendous. Let's all just give a round of applause for all the non-for-profits who are being recognized this evening.
Katie?
So with no further ado, here we go.
The winner is the Viscardi Center.
Thank you. Wow. What a remarkably humbling honor. Thank you. On behalf of all the honorees, first of all, it's an honor for our organizations to be mentioned in concert and in the same breath with each and every one of you. Each of you are doing remarkably transformative work to elevate the core values of diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility. And we're humbled to call you our partners and our friends in that movement. So congratulations on your path-breaking work. Our sincere thanks to Bethpage Federal Credit Union for elevating the core values of diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility, and recognizing the importance of cherishing and honoring those values. We are so humbled to be the first ever honoree in this category. At the Viscardi Center, each and every day, we are so proud that we celebrate the rich contributions that people with disabilities make to the richness of our community life and all of their intersectional diversity. We're proud of the programs that we cultivate, elegant programs that promote true equity for people with disabilities in our community. And we're really proud of all of our hard work to make sure that our 6-acre campus in Albertson is truly the most inclusive 6 acres on the planet. And speaking of inclusion, in developing the DEIA category, we're particularly proud and humbled that you added the A. that accessibility, which is a true core value of the Viscardi Center, is something that we celebrate here tonight. And I just wanted to take a quick moment of personal privilege to celebrate my friend and colleague, Mike Caprera, for his path-breaking work in digital accessibility services that is really transforming access across the World Wide Web. Mike?
Sure. Thanks, Chris. Thank you, everyone. Imagine Awards Selection Committee, judges, sponsors, finalist organizations, you're all doing tremendous work. At the Viscardi Center, we're thankful for this recognition as it raises awareness of the need to make digital assets accessible and the impact this work has on people with disabilities. According to the CDC, out of every 4 U.S. adults has a disability, yet only 98% of U.S.-based websites are not technically accessible and cannot be accessed by individuals with disabilities. Besides making a website inclusive being the right thing to do, this disability community is a largely underserved and growing market, and making adjustments to the web experience may serve as a competitive advantage for your organization. Studies have shown that companies without accessible websites are turning down a share of a $1.2 trillion market. In fact, 71% of people with disabilities will leave a website that is not accessible and not purchase your goods and services. With regards to diversity, equity, and inclusion and accessibility efforts, employing individuals with disabilities, your website is the front door to your organization. You need to think about whether your online application process is inviting and accessible to individuals with disabilities. If not, your organization could be missing out on some really talented and qualified candidates. I'd also like to thank the Viscardi Center's executive leadership and staff for all the hard work and commitment each and every day to this social enterprise. We would not be able to do this without you. And lastly, there is one other person I do want to thank, and that is Jim Corporal. Jim is our digital accessibility coordinator and manages the day-to-day operations. Since day one, Jim bought into the organization and the vision of the digital accessibility services, and our service offering wouldn't be possible without him. Thank you, Jim.
They do such great work over there. So before we break for dinner, whoa, it's been a long day. Before we break for dinner, I just have one more important piece of business. I would once again like to recognize and thank our first ever diamond sponsor, Sterling Risk Insurance. It's my pleasure to welcome Joanne Crush, Chief Financial Officer, and Donna Robb, Chief Talent Officer, to the stage to say a few words, and most importantly, to distribute the $1,000 checks to the 24 finalists in the room. Can I ask you guys to please come up? There you go.
Thank you, Ken. I know we covered this in the video introduction, but on behalf of David Sterling, we just wanted to acknowledge what an important event the Imagine Awards is for Long Island and how proud we are at Sterling Risk to be able to directly contribute to all the outstanding organizations here tonight. You are all unbelievable, unbelievable winners. If one representative from each organization can meet us off stage, think this way, when we break for dinner, we would love to personally meet with you and present you each with a $1,000 check.
Thanks, Joanne and Donna. We're so grateful for your support. We're going to take a 45-minute break for dinner. Before we do, though, I want to remind everyone, please text to donate. There's one organization that's kind of running away with it right now, but we don't want that to happen. We want everybody to enjoy the text to donate, so please, please, text to donate. Remember, the organization with the largest level of text to donations gets an extra $1,000. In addition to dinner, please take some time to walk around and congratulate our finalists, say hi to our sponsors, and make connections. There's a seating chart on everyone's table. And for those of you enjoying the event remotely, we have assembled a retrospective of the last 11 years of the Imagine Awards. So grab some dinner and a cocktail and keep an eye on the clock on your TV as it counts down the restart. So everybody enjoy dinner.
Glad everybody's connecting with everybody. A lot of good people here. Dinner was delicious. Chicken Milanese was great. My wife and I are coming back tomorrow night for dinner. Not quite sure what event we're going to crash, but wherever we can be discreet. All right, let's give our attention, please, to a great group, Nerds That Care. And thanks to them, we continue with the Fan Favorite Award this year. Now, all of the finalists tonight, they were all eligible with public voting that took place on Facebook. The finalist who got the most votes will win the $3,000 Fan Favorite Award. So let's welcome James Rocker, President and CEO of Nerds That Care.
Good evening, everyone. I have the distinguished privilege of presenting the Nerds That Care Fan Favorite Award for the Imagine Awards, an amazing event that we're so proud to support and be involved with over the years. I'm incredibly grateful to be here to help celebrate so many exceptional nonprofits, and even more so, to be the presenter of the Fan Favorite Award. This is the one award that's driven by you, the voters, the people who care so much about the nonprofit sector and the amazing work nonprofits do for Long Island. Casting your votes shows these incredible organizations how important they are to us and how much we depend on them to support our communities and also provide the opportunity to win some additional prize money this evening. The voters of the Fan Favorite Award care enough to take action, and that's the attitude at the heart of everything that we do at Nerds That Care. We care about every client we work with and work hard to support them in any way that we can. Being able to reward these inspiring nonprofits here tonight and celebrating the good work that they do is truly an honor. Well, folks, we hit a record number of votes this year. 36,809 votes were cast for tonight's finalists. That's right. Give them a round of applause, everybody. By the way, that's the largest amount of votes that we've ever received, and it was double from last year, so well done. Well, I can tell you the competition was super tight. and the people have spoken. With 10,856 votes, the 2023 Fan Favorite Award belongs to Family and Children's Association, FCA.
So I asked Ken if I had a half an hour to give some remarks, and he quickly said yes, but he didn't really hear me. So thank you to Nerds That Care. Thank you to all the sponsors. A lot of the names that you see up here are names of organizations and companies that sponsor all of the not-for-profits in the room. And so thank you not only for sponsoring tonight, but for supporting the sector as a whole. Thank you to the FCA team. They are here in force, including members of our board, our leadership team, and our staff. And congratulations to all of the other winners. I do want to just say there's a real diversity of organizations here in the room, and for all of us that enter this space, I think we come from different pathways, but with a singular goal, and that is to make Long Island a happier, a healthier, a safer, and a more just place. So for that, I thank you. And someone once told me that it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. And so I'm going to go a little bit off script, not that I have a script, but I'm going to go a little off script here. And I want to just for all of us to take a moment and to acknowledge Doug Geed. Doug recently announced his coming retirement from News 12. And here's what I will say. Over the course of 4 decades, there is no one who has told our stories as not-for-profits. There's no one that has highlighted our programs and highlighted the plight of folks who are struggling here in our region like Doug Geed. So Doug, thank you so much for everything you've done. Thank you.
Congratulations, Jeff. No fair talking about me. That's not right. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Okay, next up is the Flagstar Bank Innovation Award. It rewards an organization for developing creative techniques and strategies that are cutting edge, whether programmatic, operational, fundraising. These nonprofits have embraced the challenge of making something out of nothing and spinning it to their advantage. Here to introduce the Flagstar Bank Innovation Award, Andrew Corrado is the Senior VP, Head of NYPCG Administration.
Good evening. I'm Andrew Corrado, Senior Vice President and Head of East Coast Private Client Group Administration at Flagstar Bank. Flagstar Bank, a subsidiary of New York Community Bank, is one of the largest regional banks in the country, headquartered right here in Hicksville, Long Island, with regional headquarters in Troy, Michigan. The bank is committed to supporting nonprofits that are dedicated to improving the lives of those in the communities we serve, and as committed sponsors of the Imagine Awards, we are very proud to have the opportunity to this year present the Flagstar Bank Award for Innovation. During these challenging times, a nonprofit must have extraordinary imagination and foresight to bring a new idea to life. We are here to celebrate those organizations who use that imagination and foresight to think outside of the box and find innovative solutions to fulfill their mission and inspire others. The Flagstar Bank Award for Innovation recognizes the single organization that we believe has exhibited the most unique strategies and creative techniques to support their fundraising, communications, programming, and operations. The finalists for the Flagstar Bank Innovation Award are ACLD, Adults and Children with Learning and Developmental Disabilities, Developmental Disabilities Institute, the Holocaust Memorial and Tolerance Center of Nassau County, and United Way of Long Island.
Imagine a place where you could go from deep within the jungle to soaking up the sun on a beach, to driving a race car in the Indy 500. All this and more is possible in ACLD's Zen Room.
ACLD is a not-for-profit organization committed to providing enviable lives to individuals with autism, learning, and developmental disabilities. ACLD continues to innovate how we meet the individual needs of each person that turns to us for support. ACLD opened its first autism-focused rehabilitation center named Blue, which stands for Balanced Living, Unlimited Exploration.
We developed and built Blue specifically to support the needs and strengths of adults on the autism spectrum. The Zen Room at Blue is a unique sensory experience designed to help people engage and stimulate their senses through virtual reality. The Zen Room has an immersive 3-panel screen wrapping around the space that can transport users anywhere.
The screens, paired with aromatherapy, comfortable seating, and accessories such as a steering wheel, allow users to interact with the world in a safe environment that builds up their confidence and ability. This innovation and forward thinking has kept ACLD going and will keep us going for many years.
In 2021, DDI developed a new curriculum called ADS Action News as part of our Adult Day services. It's a simulated news broadcast produced by people with autism and other developmental disabilities. It airs across DDI's 50 or so facilities and residences across Long Island. The segments include mic drop interviews, sports, weather, on-location reporting, movie reviews, and more. The program is tailored to the specific interests of the participants, and it's adaptable to be inclusive of all abilities. ADS News advances DDI's mission by providing person-centered supports that increase confidence, community engagement, and social bonds.
What I learned from this place, this whole building is like family, because family comes first.
The people involved in the show are not only having fun, they are developing their organizational, behavioral, and communication skills as well. The response has been amazing. The men and women really enjoy putting it together, seeing themselves on TV, and being DDI famous. With each show better than the last, you can't help but feel like we are onto something really special here.
That's our show for today. I am your host, David Rodriguez, and this has been ADS News.
I'm Dana Arshin, storyteller for the Holocaust Memorial and Tolerance Center of Nassau County, or HMTC. We teach Long Island students about the history and lessons of the Holocaust, to be upstanders, and to combat all forms of hate. We educate law enforcement, nurses, and the public. HMTC is so honored to be an Innovations finalist for preserving Holocaust survivor testimony through our artificial intelligence. The Holocaust ended just 78 years ago, and soon there will be no survivors left. HMTC promises to keep their first-hand testimonies alive for generations to come.
I'm Mireille Taub, one of 10 survivors in this project. Sadly, since filming last summer, 4 beloved survivors have passed, which underscores the importance of preserving their stories. This program allows one to ask questions and receive responses directly from survivors. It's the future of Holocaust education. I promise to tell my story for as long as I can, and I know HMTC will ensure that our legacies live on for generations to come.
Imagining a better future for Long Islanders is United Way of Long Island's mission. We have created an innovative solution which will eliminate our energy consumption. Our net zero transformation of the United Way building headquarters is one of the first of its kind in New York State. Our innovation has 3 goals: saving $65,000 per year in energy costs, creating a workforce hands-on training strategy for the next generation careers, and investing the savings to help low-income Long Islanders heat their homes. Our hope is that this model's state-of-the-art project will be an example for other organizations to replicate, doing our collective part to protect the next generation and our environment.
United Way's Power Up program gave me great on-the-job experience. Power Up students who work on the Net Zero Energy project build-out will learn to install solar panels, heat pumps, and battery backups, which is a great gateway to an exciting career and opportunity to be a part of something big.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so very proud to be here tonight to witness this amazing award. I was one of the first judges during the inaugural Imagine Awards back some years ago, and I know the judges have a very difficult time picking all the winners. You are truly all winners from my perspective. The winner, that's right. The winner this year for the 2023 Innovation Award is ACLD.
Thank you. I want to thank Ken, Kellyanne, and all the sponsors for putting tonight together. I think, and I will also congratulate all the fellow honorees. This has been a special evening. Our individuals that attend our Blue program truly receive an immersive experience in our Zen room. And with the help of everybody else and what we do every day, we make a great experience for people. And that's really what our mission is, to support the individuals to have experiences that they may not be able to have in a normal environment. So on behalf of all the ACLD staff, the team, Donna Salardo, our day program director that oversees that program, I truly am humbled and want to thank all of you and everybody that was part of this. Thank you very much.
Wow, it was a category with 4 amazing groups. That was a tough one for the judges. A final reminder, you can keep texting for all of the finalists. Remember, whether they win in that category or not, the number of texted donations they get will mean $1,000 for them. I hope that made sense. Keep texting. Vote for good people. All right, next up, the Cerini and Associates Social Impact Award. That recognizes the impact an organization has had, both from a micro perspective, the impact on the people they serve, also a macro perspective, the impact on the overall community. And presenting that award is Manaz Cavalluzzi, the manager of Cerini and Associates.
I am Manaz Cavalluzzi, manager at Cerini & Associates, and it is my honor to present the Cerini & Associates LLP Social Impact Award. For nearly 30 years, Cerini & Associates has had a primary focus on working with nonprofit organizations, with over 300 nonprofits served by the firm. We look to add value in every single one of our relationships, so we understand how important it is for nonprofits to be impactful in their operations. Social impact has become a key metric for nonprofit organizations who continue to look for ways to track and measure the effectiveness of how they accomplish their missions. Impact goes way beyond the number of people an organization serves. It focuses on their ability to make a substantial difference in the lives the organization touches and the communities they serve. What's more, it has become the measuring stick of the organizational effectiveness, monitored by granting agencies, watchdog organizations, and donors. The 2023 finalists in the Cerini & Associates Social Impact Award are being recognized because they have successfully leveraged their operations to create a deep ripple effect of social impact across Long Island. The finalists are ECLI Vibes, FCA, Family and Children's Association, Girl Scouts of Suffolk County, and North Shore Child and Family Guidance Association.
At ECLI Vibes, our mission is to support individuals who've experienced violence or abuse in breaking free from the cycle and creating a better tomorrow for themselves and their loved ones. We offer 13 programs aimed at empowering our community members to build resilience and break free from the cycle of violence. Our services include a 24/7 hotline support, counseling, advocacy, and a community pantry program.
We believe that the path to healing and empowerment begins with reclaiming power and enabling individuals to shape their own outcomes and take control of their lives. Our dedicated team is committed to providing comprehensive support to those in need, and we work tirelessly to create a safe and empowering environment for all who seek our help.
Our commitment to excellence has been recognized, and we are proud to be a finalist for the Serini and Associates Social Impact Award. Our human-centered and trauma-informed approach sets us apart, and we're honored to have the opportunity to share our mission with others.
FCA's mission is to protect and strengthen vulnerable kids, families, seniors, and communities. Our programs support addiction prevention, treatment and recovery, kids' mental health and wellness, family support, community engagement, and more.
Our Prevention and Community Engagement Division equips youth with the language, tools, and skills to become prevention-minded, civically engaged, socially conscious, and successful. Founded in 2019, FCA's Hempstead Prevention Coalition quickly earned community support and federal funding, working with parents, schools, and the community to dispel myths about cannabis, discourage underage use, and impaired driving, collecting hundreds of pounds of medications with prescription drug take-back events and drop boxes. Our first Youth Summer Summit attracted 30 participants. A second summit and a Girls Leadership Summit reached 90 kids. Dozens of youth come together weekly in our substance-free safe space gatherings. This initiative was launched specifically to prevent long-term, untreated addiction we often see in adults and preventing addiction among our children.
Family and Children's Association, here for Long Island and here for you.
Since 1968, Girl Scouts of Suffolk County has been building girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. Our programming gives girls skills and experiences that allow them to dream big and be their best selves, regardless of background or ability. We are honored to join the Social Impact Award finalists.
The Girl Scout leadership experience is centered on 4 pillars: STEM, outdoors, life skills, and entrepreneurship. Each badge is a world of possibility. Our patch programs with local organizations teach essential skills and uniquely link our girls to Suffolk County industry leaders.
Giving back is fundamental to the experience. Through community service projects, Girl Scouts develop sustainable solutions for real-world challenges. From food drives to sewing blankets to building safe spaces, Girl Scouts see a need in the community and act.
Today's Girl Scouts are tomorrow's world changers, and we're committed to helping every girl find the courage to share her voice.
North Shore Child and Family Guidance Center is Long Island's premier nonprofit children's mental health organization, bringing hope and healing to children and teens who are struggling with mental health challenges. In 2012, the Guidance Center was experiencing a huge influx of Latina girls with depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts. A lot of them were failing schools, isolating from the community, and talking about ending their lives. So in response, we launched the Latina Girls Project, an innovative program that incorporates individual and group therapy, along with some outings to places such as museums, theaters, and outdoor sites that really help the teens develop self-confidence, friendships, and hope. Our extremely talented bilingual and bicultural therapists help the girls to identify healthy coping skills, to address depression and self-harming behaviors, and they create stronger relationships with family and friends. The Latina Girls Project has truly had a transformative and life-saving impact on the Hispanic community. It's also served as a model for programs across the country. So for the last 70 years, we have served the Long Island community, turning no one away for the inability to pay, truly making a social impact.
Hi, I'm Manaz Cavalluzzi, a manager at Serini and Associates. Before I announce the winner, I just want to congratulate all of the finalists tonight. The Imagine Awards brought awareness to a lot of really great nonprofits on Long Island, some that I didn't know about before tonight. So I think that's really part of the importance of this evening. The winner of the Serini and Associates Social Impact Award is ECLI Vibes.
Oh my goodness. I was also not expecting to win against all these amazing folks that we have in the room, so I am absolutely excited to be here to accept this award right now. So I did prepare something. So good evening to everyone. I am deeply honored and grateful to receive this prestigious Social Impact Award on behalf of ECLI Vibes. It is truly humbling to be in a room filled with outstanding nonprofits doing amazing work to make a positive difference in our world. Social impact is at the core of everything that we do, and it's the driving force behind our mission. We believe that every individual has the right to live free from violence, trauma, and discrimination. Through our work, we strive to create a world where every person can feel safe, supported, and empowered. Receiving this Social Impact Award is a great honor because it recognizes the positive impact that our work has done in the lives of people that we serve. It reminds us of the importance of our mission and encourages us to continue our efforts to make a lasting and meaningful difference in our communities. We are committed to advancing social impact and working collaboratively with other organizations and stakeholders to create a world that is equitable, just, and inclusive. We know that change is possible, and we will continue to fight for a better future for all. I want to dedicate this award to the brave survivors who have faced incredible adversities and have persevered through unimaginable challenges. Your resilience and strength inspire me every single day, and I am honored to be able to work alongside you in your journey of healing and reclaiming your power. I also want to thank our team who works tirelessly to support survivors in their journey towards healing and recovery. This award is a testament to their dedication and hard work, and we couldn't have achieved this without their support. I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to Ken and Kelly Serini and all the sponsors who have made this award possible. Your support and generosity have enabled us to continue our mission of empowering and uplifting vulnerable individuals in need of hope. Thank you so much.
So that's it for the awards. Congratulations, ECLI Vibes. In a few minutes, we'll be announcing the $1,000 winner of the text to donate. So far, we have 48 texts in, and you guys have pledged over $1,000 to nonprofit organizations in the room, but we could use some more. So if anybody wants to get a final text in before we announce the winner, go for it now. I want to once again congratulate all of tonight's winners and finalists and thank all of our generous sponsors, and especially thank all of you for being here tonight and making tonight super special, whether you're here in person or virtually. Everybody get all their donations in so we can kind of announce. Where's Kelly or Christina, somebody who has the... Oh. Okay, and the winner... Got it. Book fairies. Go figure. Book Fairies has an uncanny knack of stuffing ballot boxes. And so hope everybody had an awesome time tonight. I am going to ask if one member of each of the winners tonight can come up here after the event, and so we can get a group photo. That would be awesome. And before everybody goes, before everybody jumps out, people are leaving, stay, because the best part of the event is still to come. We have our blooper reel. And again, I hope everybody will be back here next year. Next year, the event is going to take place on May 1st, a little later than normal, but because of the holidays and stuff, it's going to be May 1st. So if everybody could just take 2 seconds. We got the best part of the whole event, the blooper reel, and let me tell you, there were a lot of bloopers tonight, so roll it.
This is Imagine 2023, take 38.
Scene 1, take 2.
Take 1.
1, 2, 5. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I founded the Gold Coast Art Center. Yeah, it was in 1993. I get it.
We're gonna rock it.
Yeah. Is that too stupid? I was like laughing. Yeah.
What happened to that? You know, like take 1.
Program providing tech.
And change the trajectory by creating much needing.
No bobbles. It's like this is the NFL Combine. No bobbles.
United Way's power. Oh. Okay.
We're rule followers today. Just today.
That's the way I talk. I'm Italian. You're lucky my arms aren't going. Oh my goodness. There's no intent to cause harm here. It's okay.
Learning to students for careers in graphic design and da-da-da-da.
Particularly. It's a weird word, I know. Particularly.
Oh, I'm so sad. I was 1 take last time.
Let's see what I got. Okay.
And we kick ass, too. That's what we really do. We kick real big ass.
Nah.
DEIA, DEIA, DEIA.
Pataka, 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 bataka, 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 pataka, pataka.
Sorry. This is hard.
Let's do it again. Let's do another take. It's not going to hurt. Just takes a minute.
I just don't want to make it appear as though I'm shouting about it.
Whatever you want to do, make me look beautiful.
That's another movie.
To create a deep ripple effect across. Oh.
I feel like I'm like in a newsroom.
We good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Slight reflection.
Oh, Lord.
You need unique New York.
Yes. I feel myself starting to get tight now.
I just want it to be over. Do you want me to do another one or not? Because I am fine if not.
Because I am a jackass right now. And experiential.
Tracking of book donations and distributions.
You want to do you do it?
Take 18.
Do you,
No, I don't need to.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see it.
I'm not a makeup artist.
I am not. Neither am I, as you can tell. No, but really, seriously, give me like 1 chin. I like some high cheekbones if you can.
What to do to die today at a minute or 2 till 2? A thing distinctly hard to say, but harder still to do. For we'll beat a tattoo at a 20 to 2 with a rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat, and the dragon will come when he hears the drum at a minute or 2 till 2 today at a minute or 2 till 2. It's ridiculous.
I don't know what
Can I do this again?
Yeah.
Thanks, Sue. Okay.
ACV.
I survived.
Oh no, this is me generally. I'm a hand talker. My husband says if I was kidnapped and they tied my hands, I would be unable to yell for help.
I'm ready for a drink. You want to have a drink with me?
But we didn't mess up that much, did we?
All right, let's go back to that again.
Project build out, project build out, project build out. Net zero energy, project build out.
Wait, are we starting? Oh my goodness, start over. I wasn't ready. I thought you were kidding. I just usually don't do that at a work event. Have a lot of fun, but nothing that I'd regret the next day.
My favorite thing is having a Reese's peanut butter cup. Such a classic, right?
I am not built for this.
Sir Tillman Ballin has been the proud sponsor
blew it already.
I've never done any acting before, except when I had to lie to my parents about stuff.
Their work represents, I screwed that up.
There's a lot of like ACLD in that thing. I say it like 3 times.
That's okay.
Did I look crazy at any point here?
Can we, sorry. I know I wrote this and I should be shot, but.
Centered on that tape below you.
Yeah, just hopefully he's not going to be in his underwear again this year.
If we see boxer shorts this year, next year I'm out.
All right, I won't screw up this time, I promise.
Don't worry.
I want to be with you, all of you. I want to be where you are. I want to be where you are. I want you to show me.
We started our organization, ECLI, and I'm like, we should probably get like an accountant or somebody, you know, to do like our taxes or how does this all work? Because we never started a nonprofit before. I Googled like nonprofit accountant. Ken Serini came up, and we've literally like been friends since.
Enough of this on-screen virtual stuff. I want to be with you. I want to go through puberty. Enough of this on-screen virtual shit. I want to be with all of you.
Okay.
And, you know.
That's a wrap.
Did that sound credible for the blooper reel?
We could stay here all day. That was so fun.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
And that's a wrap.